Hello, everybody. How's it going? All right, I'm gonna multitask. Welcome back for, gosh, what are we on? Wine and Chat, episode 21. It's insane. Just blows my mind. Hold on, let me make sure you guys can hear me. Should be good. Okay, cool. Hello, welcome. I'm gonna tag somebody in this. I don't want to hear myself. Okay, cool. Okay. There's a couple people who always, you found me without me having to text you. Cool. Happy Saturday. I know I was supposed to do this yesterday, but we had change of plans. So here we are today on Saturday. I know sometimes this works out better for a few of you, so that's cool. So in typical Wine and Chat fashion, you guys can ask questions at any time during the live. And I have a few announcements today, so that'll be fun. And yeah, so we'll do our typical fun wine and chat segment. So while I'm tagging some people, guys, drop down your comment below. What are you drinking on tonight? I mean, it is wine and chat. And I think it's been a while since I've actually drank wine on Wine and Chat, so I probably need to get a new bottle of wine. But I'm drinking my old favorite, my rum and Coke tonight. Diet Coke. Try to avoid too much sugar nowadays. Let me see. And then who's awesome? Okay. I had to tag the people that always like me to tag them. Okay, cool. And I know, Catherine, you're already here, but I was already typing your name. All right. I changed the format of like the way this looks just a little bit, so maybe it looks cooler. Julie is drinking sweet tea tonight. Of course, my Texas ladies drinking the tea. Steph. Hey, Steph. Thanks for joining us. And Valinda's on too. Awesome. Terry Joe's drinking some Dr. Pepper because it was BOGO at Publix. Man, I love my BOGO, my Publix BOGOs. We did BJ's for our trip this week. But I like to wait on the Publix BOGOs for things I know go on sale, at certain times of the year. So like condiments are my favorite thing to go and grab, and Luke snacks, especially since summer is now starting technically next week. Yeah, next week. Catherine's got her go-to vodka on the rocks. Yum, yum. That sounds good. And then Suzanne's drinking Gentleman Jack on the rocks. We got a lot of on the rocks tonight. And then Valina's got her ginger ale for the gingy. All right. Oh, gosh. So you guys can drop any comments you want as we go along. And you guys can still tell me what you're drinking, but I'll go ahead and just get started since we're already a couple minutes in. And so first topic, if you guys don't know, which I think my awesome strike artists have been doing a great job posting away all their makes, but we have So Magical Expo fabric. We'll show you. We have So Magical Expo fabric. It's on pre-ordered now until next Friday, the 28th. It'll be open till midnight. You can see people are messaging me. So these are just some of the makes that our strike artists have done. I have to load up some more because they still are making stuff. It just blows my mind how they're taking scraps and making new things. But so you guys can see this a little bit better. There are 3 different patterns to choose from. The strike artists, we only sent them out the black background, but the white background and then the dot coordinate is available as well, because I know some of you guys wanted a little bit of some different items. I'm on Wine and Chat. No, go. I'll come out in a minute.
Can I open up the toolbox and some other stuff?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Go, go.
Like the glue?
Go, yeah.
Okay.
He brought home all his school supplies and go. Oh, children. Okay, and then so we have the 3 different fabric designs, and then we have it in 8 different bases that are what I feel like are the most popular. I think so far we've gotten orders in every category except for Minky, and but I think we did sell some French terry. So I'm loving that. You guys have been loving the vinyl. It looks like everybody's getting the vinyl, so I'm very excited. The vinyl, I love, and so but that's on sale. But if you want, you guys can go on to our group, the So Magical Expo group, and there's an album there. This is Fabric Pre-Order Round 1, and you can go through and see what our strike artists have made, that I was able to just save and drop in here. But there's a bunch of stuff in here. You've got like Fran's skirt is swim, and then this is the vinyl, and then I have like more close-ups of the pattern. I believe this one was cotton woven. This is Suzanne, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this is the canvas. This is vinyl. And then I didn't make these shirts. Sarah made these shirts. She's the one teaching the Sahara dress class. But this is cotton lycra. And normally I don't like wearing cotton lycra. And I swear I'm not saying this just to like toot that we actually have nice fabrics. But I don't like wearing cotton lycra because to me it always feels like plasticky is not the right word, but it doesn't just like, it's not as like soft to me as like bamboo lycra. But I really do like our cotton lycra, especially when it's like just a sleeve accent and stuff like that. So yeah, so these are, oh yeah, and then Michelle's headbands, cotton lycra, and there's vinyl. I mean, yeah, so loving all the different makes they're coming out with here. If you have any questions about it too, make sure you ask. And let me check. Lillian's on. Hi, Lillian. Catherine says, love the dot coordinating fabric. Is that in all the fabric options too? Yes, all 3 designs are available in all 8 bases. So when you go onto the website, which I can show you as well, when you go onto the website, you can see. Let's get it. I want to switch. Stop screen sharing. You can see. Chrome. Here we go. So Magical Expo. There we go. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay, cool. If you go under shop swag, enter pre-orders, that's actually where it's located. But you see the 3 different designs. So I'll just click, the bubble coordinate. And we try to write in the specifics of a lot of people had questions on the lengths of the fabric. So the vinyl is only 12 inches tall. And then the other bases are your standard 1 yard by the standard width. And you can go down and scroll down. We have a description of like the weights and the makeup of the content of the fabric and the widths. They're in centimeters. I'll convert them at a later date. But then some more information. It is a pre-order, so it's going to take around 2 months to 2.5 months for me to be able to get it into the US, cut it, and then ship it out to you guys. But if you click fabric bases, you can see they're in alphabetical order, but all the options are there. And then you can click the quantity. We are going to try to make it continuous yardage. So if you get like 4 yards of woven, for instance, we're going to try to make sure that it's 4 yards. Sometimes it doesn't always work out just of how things are shipped to us. But yes, we're going to try to keep it continuous. I can't think of anything else. But yes, so all 3 designs are available in all 8 bases. How soon do you think it will be after the pre-order ends? Oh, so like I was saying, it's 8 to 10 weeks. I should have it to your door once it ends on the 28th. I plan on dropping an order on the 29th, first thing in the morning, and getting it out there. We haven't done this large of an order before. So, and bear with me, this is our first like pre-order we're doing. So I'm hoping it comes in faster, but what I see as standard is, and what I hear from my supplier as well is, there are always the potential for delays in shipping because it comes from overseas. So that's why we cushion it, say 8 to 10 weeks. But if it comes in earlier, I will ship it out earlier. Don't worry. I have enough stuff for the expo piled in my dining room and all the rooms in the house. And this will come in around the time that I'm doing all the bags, the welcome bags and everything. So I want everything out the door. So don't worry. As soon as it comes in, I will be cutting and sending out ASAP. Oh, yeah. Suzanne's bag was canvas. Okay, she answered me. And then Catherine says, love the shirt with so magical sleeves. Is that a pattern from where the Sahara dress pattern is? Oh, good question. I don't know. I will have to ask Sarah and ask her what pattern company that shirt pattern is from. But yeah, it's really comfy. And I feel like I actually have it right here because I was going to show the fabric. I like it because I think a lot of shirt patterns, especially for women, I don't know about you guys, but at the bottom, it'll typically like flare out a lot. And sometimes I like that look, but sometimes I like just a t-shirt pattern. And this one is just a t-shirt pattern and it's awesome. It fits really well. And I just gave her my measurement and she used my measurement for the table and it fit perfectly. And so that was nice to see. So that, it's super comfy. I love it. I love this one. I love black. Well, today I'm actually not wearing black. And then here's the one with the purple accent. And I like the design of the fabric a lot because as you can see, this time around, we changed Lindsay did it. She made the colors pop more. So if you can see, there's actually quite a few colors in there. There's like some aquas, blues, neon greens, purples, yellows. I mean, there's so many. There's some pinks. There's some deeper, like the amount of colors that you could coordinate with this. And like she picked purple and that's awesome. I feel like I should have brought out some other ones, but I feel like there's just so many colors in here when you get closer that I don't know if you can see that very well. That you can really coordinate this with a lot. Like Lindsay's bag, I would have never thought to do like that pale pink, but I think it's gorgeous. And that there's like shades of that in here. I mean, once you guys see it in person, you'll see how vibrant, fun it is. I want to make one every day at the expo. That's awesome. That's Catherine. And then, yeah, the purple's really pretty. I love that purple. I don't know. I got to figure out where she got this solid purple. So I just want to let you guys know the pre-order is going on. And if you're in Patreon group in any category, there is a post with a discount code. So if you're in our Patreon group, you can get the discount code for your fabric order. And it works only on the fabric and it works until the end of the pre-order, obviously. So I'm just saying it doesn't work when I'll have retail. I'll have some for sale at the expo as well. So if you guys don't want to do pre-order, you're one of those people that prefer retail and just like, I get it now, which I'm one of those people lately. I will have some at the expo for sale as well. Okay. If you guys have any questions on pre-order, drop them. I'm just going to keep rolling on. Okay, so Patreon. So if you're Patreon, I'll go through this quick. So I don't know how many non-Patreons I have on today. But for Patreons, the first thing is do not forget that this month, at the end of May, is the end of the time to vote on the new room name. There is one that's leading in votes, and then there's one that's trailing behind. They're like the two top names. I'm not going to say anything yet on here because I want like the Patreons to settle the name, and then we'll announce it out here to everybody. But I'm very excited. I think they're both really cool names. So don't forget, if you go, and this is especially if you're a new Patreon and you haven't scrolled through all the previous posts, go onto the post and just scroll down until you see it. I think it was in April, but I'll try to find it and post the link to it onto the group page so that if you have trouble finding it in the Patreon group, you can have easy access. Anyway, and then on I'm looking at my calendar. On May 25th is the next Patreon Zoom call chat. So that is posted with the Zoom link on the Patreon channel. The other thing that was just posted, I think I posted it today, was to vote on the VIP shirt color, which I will show a sneak peek to you guys here of, oh wait, not that one. I'll share it with you guys, but the Patreons get to choose the shirt color. So if you are one of the, sorry, I'm trying to find my dang picture. If you're one of the VIPers and you want to be able to participate in voting on your shirt color, make sure you join. Even the low $1 tier, they get the ability to, boom, I found it. They get the ability to vote on anything, on all our polls. So this is the VIP shirt. Let me see if I can, there you go. This is, this may or may not be the shirt color, but this just highlights the design. We try to go something a little bit different this year. Every year we're going to try to do something a little different for the VIP shirts and make them unique, so you guys get something cool to take home. But yes, so this is a VIP shirt. We are planning on probably making it a front and back shirt. So if you can see, there's just a front, there's a back. And then so they're working on, in the Patreon group, voting on the color of the shirt. And we have some really interesting color options. And there's, I think I put up like 15 different options. So that came out today. And I've already got like 3 different people that have put in all their choices of their favorites. Yeah, sorry, Catherine. That's a good question. So the VIP holder, those are the VIP pass holders. So if you're if you have a VIP ticket, this is going to be the VIP pass holder shirt that you get as part of your welcome bag. You just have to, you don't have to, but if you're in the Patreon group and you're a VIP pass holder, you can, well, anybody can do it, but you can vote on your shirt color that we'll have printed out for everybody. Sorry, congested today. But yes, so this is for VIP pass holder, like the ticket pass holders. And yeah, the idea was to make it look a little bit vintagey. I like the vintage look. So this one. And we are still working on the regular shirt that will be for sale, the 2021 shirt that'll be for sale for anybody to buy. That design's in work. And I can't think of another one off the top of my head. I'm sure I have it listed here somewhere. Anyway, okay, back to the Patreon updates. The other thing we did vote on or put up as a poll. Oh my gosh. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm still on the chat. Not right now. What?
Just look what I did with the pencils.
Okay, I'll be out there in a little bit. Please. I know. Okay.
They are in a perfect line.
That's awesome. Perfect. Shut the door. I literally had to talk with him before this started. It's like, Mommy's got live tonight. Make sure you don't come in. And he comes in like 3 times. Anyway, so there will be a voting on what type of swag items you guys would want to see as well. That poll went up the other day too. So that's fun. That just helps me have an idea of if we should order different things this year or we should stop bringing things that we brought previous years and things like that. Yeah. And like I mentioned before, the pre-order fabric discount that is on the Patreon group as well. All right, let me make sure. Yeah, he's a little sneaker. So VIP pass holders, do Patreon folks get a cool lanyard or something? I am working through trying to get something unique for people that are either the top 2 tiers of Patreons at the expo or some sort of combo of that. of like being VIP and Patreon or something like that. So we're working on something, trying to cook something up. We have so many categories and fun things. But yeah, so we're trying to think of something. Got ideas. I'm always my private chat's always available for you to drop a hint. Julie says, I bought a VIP ticket and Dakota didn't think we needed it. Do we need a VIP ticket? Oh, if you're a teacher and or a vendor and you got a VIP upgrade ticket, what that entitles you to is getting like the VIP perks of like the VIP shirt and things like that. If you don't really want that, then you don't need that VIP upgrade. And when I say that, this is only me talking to the teachers and the vendors because they are there, but maybe they want to take a class and maybe they want to have a cool VIP shirt. So the option for them to have a VIP ticket is available. So you don't need it. No, it's not required. But if you want it, you can have it. And if you have any additional questions, please let me know. Make some of those that you showed earlier. What? Now I'm confused. This is the downside of me reading through comments so slowly. Maybe Patreon should have different colors and designs that represent their level of patronage. They do in the Patreon group, but we're trying to somehow integrate the different levels of tickets at the expo versus the level of patrons and what they're in. So we're trying to come up with a fun system. We just haven't decided yet. Okay. Make some of those that you showed earlier shirts. Oh, got it. All right. Okay. So if you have any other questions about becoming a Patreon or what is a patron and all that, I think we still have something tagged in the announcements that you guys can click. But every now and then I'll drop a sneak peek post. You guys can't see everything unless you're a Patreon, but you can hop over. We are also trying to work on getting like a special Patreon logo, but along with the other shirt designs and sticker designs and all the stuff that we're trying to come up with. I'm in a creative loss right now as to how to make the Patreons a cool like design. I think I have an idea, but I've been trying to create things myself lately. I got like a new app on my iPad called Procreate. I don't know if anybody's ever used it, but it's really fun, especially if you've always wanted to be artsy and like draw and stuff, but you're just not good at doing stuff like that. It's a very easy program to use, and I know how to kind of design stuff, so it's nice. It's a fun program to play with. So when I can't sleep at night and my brain's going a mile a minute, I just sit there and I get my little Apple Pencil and I doodle and I draw and I try to come up with ideas that I can look back on the next day and be like, okay, either what was I thinking or, what can we do with this? Oh, and we are talking about doing something fun and different with the lanyards. But again, we're trying to figure out how we want to tier everybody and different things. So that is maybe going to change here either this year or in the future. So, okay. So this is a little different than I think we like normally talk about. I don't know. I talk about random events outside of So Magical Expo, like OSQE and Dapper Day and stuff. But I'm excited because this is an event I've never been to before. So there's one of our originals, Lori, who's also one of our teachers, and she goes to this event called Applique Getaway out in Texas. I don't think they had it last year because of COVID, but they're having it again this year. And it's like a combo event. They're doing like virtual and in person, which power to them. I don't think only 3 of their classes, I think, are actually virtual. And there's something to do with they're making the vendors part virtual. I don't know. It's very interesting, but it's based out in Texas, in Irving, Texas, which is like I think it's the DFW airport hotel or something like that. But it's the end of the summer, July 23rd through 25th. So I'm going to go. I have my reasons. How many vendors do you think I can get to come for the following years from there? And also, fun fact, one of our vendors, String Theory Fabric Art, is actually She's vending, and I believe she's vending. She's definitely teaching. She's teaching like 6 classes. Ricky from STFA, and they're sponsoring like a 70s shopping night on Friday night, and it looks like a lot of fun. Lori's hyped me up on it in the past, so I'm very excited. And so I'm going to go meet some of my Texas gals out there. And, so yeah, if you guys decide you want to head out to Texas this summer, definitely check it out. Their website is appliquegetaway.com. They have like a VIP type ticket tier and all that. And they have, it's heavier on, from what I've noticed, at least looking at the classes, like embroidery and obviously applique and like those types of things. They're heavier on the presentation style classes. I think last I looked, they only had like 2 make and takes, and I think they were both booked up when I signed up this past week. But the presentation classes look fun. I did hear that they are still looking for vendors, and I think they said they're still adding classes. So looks interesting, looks fun. I'm going for, So Magical Expo. So if you guys go out there, let me know, and then say hi while we're out there. I'll be just a normal attendee this time. Which will be fun. I want to sit in a classroom. I always like sitting in classrooms too. So I'm excited to go take some classes and go shopping and such. So yeah, I wanted to drop that here so you guys were aware. And yes, Catherine, I wish you could go too. I hope some of my Florida gals, or even, some of my out-of-staters can come and visit. But I'm very excited to see my Texas buddies who I haven't seen since October. All right. Next announcement. I think I dropped a hint about this in the past, but I'm going to be opening this up to everybody now. I don't know. I'm getting tongue-tied. Oh, Sybil says she's going to Texas. That's funny. You said you saw me on, I was watching one of their live videos, or I was in their group. I had joined the group too. And she said, "Are you going?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I sure am." And so it's funny. So we have some fellow So Magical squad people going out. That'll be fun. I'm excited. All right. Okay. So train of thought is back on. There is something called affiliate programs, where if you're part of an affiliate program of a group or a company, you usually get a link, and if somebody purchases something through that link, so the link, let's say, would be to So Magical Expo website, somebody buys a ticket or fabric or whatever it may be, the one who had the link, will get a small percentage of that sale as incentive for, spreading the word about SME. So we've opened it up to our teachers and our vendors, and we'll be opening up to our Patreons next, and then it'll be open to the public after that. So it's a nice, fun way of, if you guys are avid sharers of the expo, which I know quite a few of you are, this is a way for me to give back to you guys and help you get some spending money for the expo this year. And it's just, it's my way of saying thank you for always spreading the word and, making our family and our community grow just a little bit more. So I'll be opening that soon. So keep an eye out for when I post the link on how you sign up. It's super simple. You just create a profile and it gives you a link, and then you can go onto that profile at any time. You can set it up for it to send you emails whenever somebody makes a sale with your link, and then you can kind of see it as it's going up, and you can see when your payout's going to be and all this stuff. It's really fun. I get messages quite often like, somebody bought something. And it's funny because I get an email when somebody buys something from the website. Then I get an email that it was used through an affiliate link. And then I get the message from the person who owns the affiliate link that says, I got a sale for you. I'm so excited. So it's fun because it adds some excitement to everybody's day, I feel like. Okay, so I did want to drop that. Okay. If you haven't done so, class kits, buy your class kits. We are getting closer. It's almost June, guys. So if you haven't bought your class kits yet, I suggest you try to start doing that. I think like half of you guys have bought your class kits. So I definitely need more of you guys to start doing that, because the teachers are, I know quite a few of the teachers have already started trying to buy all their supplies and get that going and get all the class kits prepped for you guys. So just a friendly reminder, y'all. And I won't start sending out any messages to anybody, because you guys do have until a month before the expo to buy your class kits. And even if you buy a pass and sign up for a class like right before the expo, obviously you can still buy your class kits, but it's just always better if you buy them early. Helps our teachers out. Okay, so I'll real quick. Does anybody have questions? I think I got my like normal fun crowd is here tonight. I just want to make sure, in case there's anybody new, you guys can always drop a question at any time and we will answer it. Any questions at all? There's no dumb question. Like I got one like, what is So Magical Expo? You sure, we'll answer that too. There's no dumb questions. If you want to know, we'll answer it. So you can drop it at any time. I figured I would sit here and mumble for a couple seconds in case anybody did have a question about, hotel, class kits, classes, things being booked up, anything you think of. All right. Well, you guys can still drop that comment and the question at any time, but I'll keep going. So I'm going to sneak peek something that we're going to be doing this year that's different. We're adding a new exhibit. It's like an interactive thing that we're going to be doing. And there will be more details, like all the rules and how this works here in the near future. But I'm like way too excited not to announce this to you guys. So we're going to do something called, I think it's going to be called the Ribbon Scavenger Hut. We may call it something else. We still haven't decided on a name yet. But it's really exciting. This is totally sponsored by String Theory Fabric Art this year. They are sponsoring the whole thing. And it's so fun because they brought this idea to me. And it's something I had been thinking about, I think, in the back of my head based off of what I've seen other kind of events do. So yes, it's inspired off of what some other people do. But I don't know if anybody knows like Costume College or LeakyCon, which is like one of those Harry Potter conventions where the people have their badges, right? And I mean, our badges are always, what's this, vertical. But we're gonna print them horizontal this year, and then we're gonna have ribbons that will stick to it, and you can get your ribbons, and they kind of stick to each other. But it's going to have like a twist, whereas a lot of places that have like the ribbons and people hand them out for different things, like a vendor hands it out, or if you went to this meetup, you get a ribbon, and each ribbon says something different, and they all have like different colors, and they're just fun to collect. And at the end, everybody's kind of like, ooh, look how long my chain of ribbons is compared to yours. We're going to have a prize based off of the ribbons. And so the main idea is, again, we're going to have all the rules later on, but you're going to go on a scavenger hunt to get these ribbons. And so every vendor will have a ribbon. And so if you get to every vendor and you get their ribbon, and then let's say you have to get like so many more, then you're either entered for a prize or you win a prize. Again, we're still working on the exact details, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It's another way for you guys to like win something. There's no purchase necessary. You just got to go talk to vendors and be a part of the expo and do what you guys are already going to be doing anyway. So there's more to come on that, but I was really excited about this kind of like new thing we wanted to add this year, where, one of the things, I had said about having a Patreon is allowing us the ability to add new things every year and to do new and exciting things. So this is one of those things that we were kind of sitting on, and String Theory Fabric Art came and said, hey, have you ever thought about doing this? I'm like, actually, kind of, but I wasn't sure what we should do, and I want to make it like super fun. So yes, so great question. Can day pass folks do the scavenger hunt too? Kimberly would love this. Yes, anybody who has at least a no class pass, which is like you're just going to shop or going to a meetup, anybody can participate in this. It's open to everybody that comes to the expo. And there'll be like certain rules, like you can't get two vendor ribbons, like two ribbons from the same vendor, because Well, yeah, that's, it's one per vendor that you get. And then there will be other ribbons for different things. And we're working on that, but we're going to make it really fun, I think. Like the meetups, and maybe if you're doing or wearing something, I don't know, we're going to make it really fun. We're going to make it kind of like, there's ones that you know about, and then there's ones that like maybe you don't know about, but you just find out during the expo. So I hope that answers your question. But yes, it'll be open to everybody. I'm very excited. Are the vendors limited on how many ribbons they give out? Yeah, so there will be a limited number of ribbons, but it should be enough that everybody will be able to participate. And it's up to those participants to go and get like every vendor booth ribbon and to try to get the other ribbons that you may or may not know about. And some of them might be in the welcome bag. Some of them may not be. Some of them might be at your meetup. Some of them might be in a certain class. We don't know. It'll be fun though. Hence the reason it's called a scavenger hut. Ooh, I like that idea too. Let Luke give out some ribbons. Yeah, he would love that. And he'll be there all weekend this year. He only came like one day last year, but he'll be there all the weekend. Maybe we'll make his like a fun ribbon that's like dinosaur related. He would love that. So maybe, you guys got to wear something dinosaur related. I don't know. So, yep, that was something fun. I haven't announced that anywhere else. Hopefully STFA is not mad at me for announcing too early. But all our vendors are busy coming up with their sayings, and they're picking their colors. So all of them are going to be different colors, and they're going to be just so fun. Toucan ribbons. Yes. I was just going to say, give Luke dino ribbons. Yes. See, Terry Joe's teaching the dinosaur craft class just for Luke. So if nobody else goes to the dinosaur craft class, Luke will be like the only attendee. But that'll be fun. Although I heard Mama Grin is going to be attending. Okay. So that was my, I was super excited announcement to make to you guys, as well as the VIP shirt I wanted to drop to you guys. Class kit. I already talked about class kits. I must have swapped these around. Okay. Speaking of like vendors and stuff, if you're a vendor and know one, please message me. I like to spew that out every now and then. There is the vendor application link on the website. When we added quite a few more spots, so we do have more openings. If you guys know of anybody, I do have my list. It's on my whiteboard of vendors I need to get in touch with, people that you guys have already suggested to me. So if you suggested it to me, I have it on my board, and I will be cold calling the heck out of people that you guys really want to come. And then the other perk of me going to Applicant Gateway is maybe to get some last minute vendors as well, who may or may not have thought or known about SME. So yes, or if you're on the fence about being a vendor and you have questions or concerns, you guys can always message me, as you guys know. How many more spots do I have for vendors? That's a question from Catherine. It depends on the size booth they get. I have a certain amount of space available, but I can add, I don't know, it's like a range. It depends on what booth they get. So if I get like a few that want like massive vendor booths, then obviously I can't add as many vendors. I know that doesn't really answer your question, but I don't know how else to answer it. It varies. Okay, so I think that was, oh wait, don't forget, if you're going to do the fashion show, make sure you fill out the fashion show application. Obviously, you don't have to do it until like right beforehand, but we aren't going to be taking any fashion show applications at the expo. You have to fill it out ahead of time, just because I have to solidify the categories, and I have like a bunch of lessons learned about the fashion show, and I do like having a script of being able to tell everybody like what you made, and the pattern, if it's self-drafted, or what you use, the fabrics, and whatever you guys want to fill out. So when you fill out your application, make sure you give me more details than not that many, because it helps. Like, I can narrow it down. I'll narrow it down for you. Don't worry. But it'll be good, because then it gives I feel like the more information people know about what you made, or if there's a story behind it, they connect so much more. And it make, don't forget the fashion show is prize related. And we have some really, it's not just going to be gift cards this year. So I'm excited for you guys to see the fashion show prizes as well. Let's see, comment. To confirm, only one entry for the fashion show, as well as we want for the inspiration hall. Yes, the fashion show is only one entry. We started doing that last year. It's only one entry for the fashion show, and as many as we want for the inspiration. Yeah, you can bring as much as you want for the inspiration hall. I only have 10 what are they called? 3/4 mannequins, which is like there's nothing below the kneecaps or like the arms. But it's like the torso section down to like the knees. The 3/4 mannequins, I have like 10 of those. They are range from what do they call it? Youth, like petite women to a larger. I don't have any male ones yet. I need to get some. And then I have 2 bust ones that go on tables. So if you fill it out, the application, you have to let us know whether you want to use one of our mannequins or not, or if you're going to bring your own. And I'm all down for either or. So I just want to let you guys know that's for the Inspiration Hall. And I think I have to open the Inspiration Hall application up again as well. But that just gives us an idea for spacing and all that fun stuff. Okay, I have dress forms. Okay, cool. Yes, if you have dress forms and you don't mind toting them in, I'm all for it. Okay, I think that was that last one for fashion show. I think I was thinking of something else, but I can't remember. What are y'all working on right now? My favorite question. I'm double checking to see what I was going to say. I lost my train of thought. While you guys are telling me what you're working on right now, I'm working on all the different designs that I'm supposed to have done by now and ordering all the swag for the expo. You wouldn't think you have to do it so many months out, but you do. There was something I was going to tell you guys. I just can't remember now. Nobody's making anything right now, or are my comments lagging? I'm going to assume my comments lagging, or you guys are typing. The ribbons. I told you guys about the ribbons. We're working on some new sticker designs. It's going to be fun. I'm looking at my notebook, by the way. My Disney Cruise Line. I don't know if you can see it. Like the pages say Disney Cruise Line. I won this in I don't know. I think bingo. At the beginning of bingo, they called out random names of people playing, and it was in some goodie bag. And actually, it's really soft. I like it. Plus, it makes me miss Disney cruising a little bit more. Okay, let's see. Sybil says, I'm making a 6-pocket tote, a reading pillow, and some brick cloths. Wow, that's a lot of projects. That's awesome, though. Terry Jo says, just finished placemats for Alfie's grandma. Now working on Yahtzee mats and dice bags. Also for the grandma for her birthday. That's awesome. I've been playing Yahtzee since I was a kid. Yahtzee's definitely a lot of fun. Super cool. Let's see. Catherine says, just finished a prom gown for a Victorian-themed prom for a private school. Man, I wish that was my freaking school. We had I don't even think we really had themes. They were just the typical prom themes. The prom was Friday, so I will post this weekend and just in time finish my taxes by last Monday. Yeah. There's a lot of people that were last minute taxers this year. I mean, that's what happens when they push it out a month. But everybody should post pics of their makes in the group. I always love seeing them, and I know other people get inspired and like seeing them too. Suzanne said this week I made over a pair of lounge pants, 2 capri length leggings, 2 tank tops, 3 power sports bra, and 3 pairs of shorts, all patterned from Green Style. Good freaking grief, child. How do you have that much time? Wait, weren't you out of the state or something too? That's insane. Like, weren't you on vacation half the week? I don't understand when you had time to do this. Like, I can't even make something out of my own strike fabric. You're insane. That's cool though. And I love a good green style pattern. Were these all items for you? That's a question. Terry just says, also working on my second issue to go, Captain Marvel themed. Ooh, is it Captain Marvel themed fabric, or are you going to do the design of it in a way that's Captain Marvel-esque? Does that make sense? Catherine says, love Yahtzee, but Kismet is exciting. Kismet. I'm going to have to Google that one. I haven't heard of Kismet. Is it similar to Yahtzee? Oh, well, Suzanne, when you don't sleep, yeah, I could see sewing working. See, my problem is my like sewing room is right next to like 2 other bedrooms on this side of the house. So like I would be keeping people up at night if I just came in here and was working. Oh, and besides, there's somebody that sleeps in the room. We gotta, eventually I will get the garage converted to like a sewing studio. And then also you guys wouldn't have to see like this weird part of my room as my backdrop. This is like the nicest part of my room for a backdrop. Like it could be a bed or my mess in the corner. Yes. They were all for me in all red, white, and blue. So it's a whole summer wardrobe. Wow, that's awesome. Oh, I think you were telling me about that. I'm slow. It's late. Kismet is similar but a higher level of Yahtzee. Dice are colored. Whoa. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to check that out. That sounds a lot of fun. Okay, Terry Jo said, Captain Marvel fabric and zipper pulls from Zor-El. You know, I love me some Zor-El. I'm so excited for these vendors this year, y'all. I think, what are we at? Like 12 vendors right now. And which, by the way, I think is a record for us. I think this is the most vendors we've had sign up to like in year 3. So, I mean, yay, we're slowly adding more. But I've been talking to a lot of the vendors about, you know, what are they bringing? Oh, we're working on that's what it was. I was talking about sponsorship. So I give the sponsorship opportunities to our vendors first, and then it goes like to our teachers, and then it kind of goes to everybody else. So we kind of work it in order. And just the vendors alone, what they're sponsoring for, there's so many sponsorship opportunities as well. And we have some that are doing the fashion show prizes. Some are doing the welcome bags. And then some of them are doing different things for certain welcome bags. Like some VIP welcome, like the VIP welcome bags might be getting something different than like the other welcome bags. And then even the no class pass, we're working on having at least like a goodie bag for them. Nothing crazy. Here, I might have, because this is where I think even all y'all will be interested in it. Hold on. Got my baggies. I just ordered these because I wanted to see if they would be the right size. And because you know, when you buy something, it tells you the size, but I'm a visual person, so if I don't touch and feel something, I don't always click. So there'll be like this size bag. I don't know what size it is, but they're royal blue, pink, and teal. But yeah, so there's these size bags, and so even like the no class pass for like, you know, $5 to get in the shop and do the meetups, we'll get these little baggies. And so I've already seen where even these baggies, the vendors are offering like discount cards and business cards, and put that there so I don't lose it. And I think one of them's offering like a free pattern or something. But yeah, so we're trying to get them some fun stuff. But if you guys also, like when we open up, we'll open the sponsorship up to everybody and the information at some point. But oh yeah, there's the raffle table items as well. And so there's a lot of goodies being put on there as well. And even the different rooms are going to be sponsored by different people this year. So that's a lot of fun. So the signs will change this year. But so if you own a business and you guys want to like send business cards or something to go into like the bags, just message me and I'll tell you the quantity I need, and I will give you the address to send it to and when I need them by, and they will go into the bags. And yeah, so we will have a lot of bags this year and I'm very excited, but we're trying to make it fun for everybody. So at least the no class pack people don't just get like the armband, they can participate in the ribbon stuff and then they get the little goodie bag. So Suzanne, you can tell your daughter that she can have her own goodie bag instead of hijacking yours. And if you guys want to tell me anything else you're working on or have any other questions, I'll just keep rambling. So I lost my train of thought again. Something about the goodie bags. The programs. So this year for the programs, each year we've been trying to do it a little bit better. First year we had like just the class schedule printed on like cardstock. Last year we did actual foldover programs with the list of vendors and sponsors. We have quite a few more vendors and sponsors this year and plan on keep growing that. And so we're going to come out with a program booklet, but I would love everybody's opinion. Be gentle with me. So the size we had last year was like a notebook size, right? Like around this size. I think maybe a little smaller. I can't remember. But about this height and width. And but then the question comes, we can print in like that smaller size again, but like keep in mind, like the whole class schedule is like right here. And then, but yeah, so it's either that or we do, of course, I don't have a piece of paper lying around me, or like a normal piece of paper size. And that would be like the full page. So I know I've already been told by a couple, like go with the bigger size. But it's just something bigger that you got to carry around. So if you have like a small bag or don't want to carry something around big, we're also going to add on the back of the badges a QR code where you guys can scan the QR code and it'll pull up the schedule, and it'll be the website's schedule. Like it'll be on there so you guys can then roam around the website. So it'll be an easy way for you guys to pull it up electronically as well. Thank you to Terry Jo for that awesome idea. We've already made the QR codes and I've started working on printing the badges with the QR codes and all that fun stuff. So I don't have any more announcements. Thanks, Catherine. We're trying to be inclusive, trying to make sure everybody, even if they're like last minute people that are just joining and never been before, they get something fun out of it. You guys don't forget about signing up for the different events. You can find the events, all the events you can now find in multiple locations. You can find the events. When I say events, I mean like the meetups, the exchanges and all that. You can find them on the Facebook group and page. I figured out how to put them on both. You can go on either one of those. But I finally stopped slacking. You can go on the website under About, and then you can go down to 2021 schedule, and I added them on the schedule. I need to add this link here. But so if you go, so here's Friday, you can go down and you can see all the different stuff, right? Okay, so then there's Oka Rudy's. You can click here for details, and let's see if it does it. Yay. It'll take you to the actual event on Facebook, and you guys can see all that then. So yeah, so we wanted to make it easier so you could find it in multiple places. No problem, Carrie. Yeah, we're very excited for this year. Coming out of the pandemic strong, y'all. Okay, well, if you guys don't have anything else, man, I'm wrapping up in an hour. This is kind of scary. I think I'm missing quite a few people. I know me changing last minute kind of screws everybody over, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else. We may not have wine and chat next week. I don't know. We'll see. Since school's getting out next week. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, but don't forget, if you're in Patreon group, our Zoom call where everybody hangs out and chats for a while is on Tuesday, the 25th. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that I'm missing. Thanks for taking the time to chat. Glad I could be here. I'm always glad when you can make it, Catherine. It makes me happy. I'm happy when I get to talk to all my So Magical Squad folks. And I can't wait to see all you guys in person again. It'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, so I will, since I'm just mumbling now, I'll let you guys go. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Make sure you guys go on and buy your fabric, and I'll be here with plenty of times for you guys to make stuff for the expo or have it prepped for your class kits. I hope you guys have a great next week as well, if I don't have another wine and chat next week. And I'll talk to y'all soon. Feel free to message me with any comments or questions that you might have. Have a good one, guys. Bye.